Screw you, Chelsea.
Yes everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is David Sanford, you are watching Little Sinners, and it's time for game week number 7 of my Premier League predictions. Let's see how I do, shall we? So, let's get straight into it. Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Oh, Palace. It feels like there was so much hope for you at the start of this season. So, what's going on? You're currently sitting in the bottom 3, below Leicester, Everton, and Ipswich. I think, Oliver Glasner, you're on borrowed time, mate. And as for Liverpool, you're proving that that game against Forest was just a little blip on your season right now, and you're definitely sitting pretty in the driver's seat of this title race. So with that being said, I'm going for a nice comfortable 2-0 win to Liverpool. Arsenal versus Southampton. A 4-2 scoreline against Leicester makes Arsenal look a lot better in that game than you actually were. As for a little while during that game, I feel like Arsenal fans would have had a very tight butthole. And as for Southampton, I don't know what's happened in their game week 6 game, because it hasn't happened yet. I'm recording this on a Monday. I don't know what's going on with it. So, let's just cover all bases, shall we? Well done on an amazing win. Unlucky for conceding a late equaliser there. You lost to Bournemouth. Yeah, that should do it. But for this game, I'm going for something that has happened to Southampton before. A couple of times. If this happens, I'll be amazed. I'm going for Arsenal 9. Southampton 0. Yep, another 9-0 loss to Southampton. Ow. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Brentford versus Wolves. Again. It happened again. 3 games in a row, Brentford have scored within the first minute. But how many of those games have Brentford won? 0. None. Nil point. Nothing. So Brentford, let's maybe try and be a bit more patient, netting the next game, and not try and score straight away, because as we've already seen, it's not working. It's amazing, and Mbuemo has had 2 amazing volleys, but it's not working. Try something else. And Wolves, so far this season you have played Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle, Villa, and now Liverpool. 5 out of those 6 games are incredibly difficult, and the one game against Forest, they're being pretty good as well this season, so don't feel too bad about your points total right now. The games are going to come for you now. We're going to get a good run of games. These cats. These cats. You can't sing into the microphone. Thank you. Right, you're staying with me for this bit now. You're staying here. I have a cat. And you're going to start picking up some points soon. I am sure of it. Oh, she's going on my shoulder. But only if you sort out your defense. That's the only way you're going to get some points. But I do think this game, you're going to have the better of Brentford, so I'm saying Brentford 1, Wolves 2. I know, crazy. Leicester versus Bournemouth. Maybe things will start to click for Leicester. Maybe you'll get a couple of wins, and maybe you'll get some draws to keep you up this season. Probably not, though. No, but have hope, though, Leicester fans. Have hope. You never know. You never know. And for Bournemouth, it's the same thing as Southampton. The game hasn't happened yet, so let's go again. Well done on an amazing win. Unlucky for conceding a late equaliser there. You lost to Southampton. But then for this game, sitting on the fence, I don't know, it's going to be a 2-2 draw, I think. Somewhere around there. West Ham versus Ipswich. West Ham is just not looking good for you at the moment, is it? I mean, you're not doing as bad as Palace are, but with the amount of hype that are around you as well, it's just not working out. But at the same time, I'm not really sure what you need to fix it. I mean, you've got, I think, 6 goals, 6 games. It's not terrible. And you're not exactly letting in goals all over the place. It's not great, but it's still not awful. What needs fixing? I don't know. West Ham fans, let me know. What needs fixing right now to make you better? And Ipswich. Ipswich. I was rooting for you, this whole season. I really want you to stay up. Then you made Villa look like they were the newly promoted championship team and not the team that's about to play Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So, screw you, Ipswich. I'm going for a 2-0 win to West Ham. Man City versus Fulham. Yes, a Man City team without Rodri just drew to Newcastle. Yes, they looked a little bit off it, but that doesn't mean that everyone needs to start going crazy thinking that City are just screwed because they're missing one player. So with that being said, for this game, I'm saying it's going to be Man City 0, Fulham 2. What? I can't not. Fulham are great. Fulham, you're just really good this season. You're really good. City, without Rodri, are going to be shit. I know I'm bringing myself one game closer to buying the Birmingham City shirt, but I don't care. City, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Why not have 2 crazy predictions in this video? I had one, Arsenal winning 9-0. I'm now having another one that Fulham are going to win 2-0. Stuff like this happens. It does. Everton versus Newcastle. Yes! I got one! Last week I said this about Everton.
I actually think Everton will win a game this season. I mean, they just have to eventually, right? They can't not win a game. And I think it's going to be this one. I mean, Palace, you're just boring. I don't know what to say about you. You're just meh.
And well done, Everton, but screw you, McNeil. I had you in my my wildcard for my fantasy team right up until the deadline, and then I went, nope, I don't think you're going to keep scoring. I'm going to take you out. And what'd you do? Going back absolute two screamers. Absolute two screamers. That's what I'm going for. You've annoyed me. I've been annoyed this whole game week. It's just stupid. You'll see why in a minute. But still, Everton, good job. Well done. And Newcastle, don't start getting a big head because you got a 1-1 draw against City. You got it because you had the softest penalty in the world. The second one should have been the penalty, so you should have still got a penalty. But still, it was a soft penalty, the first one. The one you actually got. You know what? This video is just a complete crazy week of predictions. So I'm going to say that Everton get 2 wins in a row. I'm going to say it's going to be Everton 3, Newcastle 2. I don't know what's happening to me today. Aston Villa versus Man United. That game against Ipswich was just a typical old Aston Villa team. Like from a couple of seasons ago. Where we went 2-1 up. And then just did absolutely bugger all from then on. We were just like, yeah, no, we've got this. We'll be absolutely fine. And then no, they're going to get a late equaliser. And Villa are like, but what happened? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. Now, Unai Emery, I know you're like a football genius and know way more about the game than anyone probably else in the whole wide world. But I have a couple of suggestions for you. Just a couple. Ezri Konsa, yeah, he's not a right back. He's just not. He's an amazing centre-back in the middle, but he's not a right back. Just play Nedeljkovic. He is amazing. And number 2, Diego Carlos, get him as far away from this Aston Villa team as possible. Please do it. He does not give 2 monkeys' asses about this club. Did anyone watch the highlights or see the game? That little limp foot that he did to try and get the ball, and then Delap just went nope and stuck it in the net. I'm going mental this week. And Man United is still not great, losing 3-0 to Spurs, and you're still just really Oh, and that red card for Bruno Fernandes was never a red card. Where was the red card there? I did not see it anywhere. I didn't even see him touch Maddison, to be honest. He might have done. The angle I saw probably wasn't great, but it was never a red card. But I think this Bayern Munich game is going to take it out of us, Villa. I think it's going to take it out of us. So, I've predicted Villa to win, I think, in every single video I've done so far. So, the 6 out of the 7 game weeks, because I missed game week 1. But I'm not doing it this time. I think the Bayern Munich game will take it out of us, and we're just not going to have it for this game. So, I'm going to say it's going to be Aston Villa 1, Man U 2. I know, I'm betting against my own team. Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest.
Sorry, Chelsea fans, it's not happening again. You are not going to score more than 3 goals in the game for the rest of the season, I'm telling you now. Alright, and if you do score more than 3 goals in a single season, I will stand outside with an ice bucket chucked over me whilst kissing a picture of João Phoenix.
Fine. Cole Palmer as well, you fucking damn you, Chelsea.
Screw you, Chelsea.
That was cold! Where did the second one come from? You, Chelsea, you're not winning the next game. No, you're not doing it. This is not happening. And if you do win the next game, then I will have a football kicked square in my manhood from point blank range. That's how confident I am that you're not winning. No, Forest, you're gonna beat Chelsea like you did Liverpool. Please, Forest. It's gonna be Chelsea 0, Forest 1. Brighton versus Tottenham. Oh, and also Brighton too, for letting Chelsea score 4 goals against you. You looked so good after the first couple of games of the season. We thought that you were going to be like contending, but nope, you're just now meh. You're just meh. And then Tottenham, I'm going to calm down now. And then Tottenham, it feels like you've actually done alright at the start of this season, but you're still 8th. What happened there? What have I missed? Like, I thought you'd been doing good. I mean, 8th is good, but I feel like you should be at the top. I don't know. So over this game, I wasn't really sure. I got so annoyed with the Chelsea one that I'm just going to say, Brighton, you're going to lose again. It's going to be Brighton 1, Spurs 2. So there we have it. There are all my predictions for game week number 7. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I don't know what happened in this video. I just lost myself a little bit. Yeah, I think Chelsea just riled me a bit there. Definitely did. That was really cold as well. Extremely. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you don't want to stick around and see how I did last week, then head on off. Go enjoy the rest of your day. But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and hit that amazing subscribe button down below. I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers. I think I'm about 18 away to get to the 100. I want to try and do it before my birthday, which is next week, I think. I want to say it's next a week today from the video coming out. I think, I'm not sure. But anyway, if you do want to stick around and see how I did last week, then that's coming up right now. So yes, here are my scores from last week and the actual final score that happened. So let's see how I did, shall we? First of all, we had Wolves versus Liverpool, finished 2-1 to Liverpool. I said it was going to be 4-1 to Liverpool, so that's a correct result there. Then we have Arsenal versus Leicester. It did finish 4-2 to Arsenal. I said it was going to be 2-0, so another correct result. Then we had Nottingham Forest versus Fulham. It did finish 1-0 to Fulham. I said it was going to be 1-1. Then we had Brentford versus West Ham, finished 1-1. I did say it was going to be 2-1 to West Ham, so another incorrect there. Then Everton versus Crystal Palace finished 2-1 to Everton, and I said it was going to be 2-1 to Everton. Smashed it. And then moving over to Chelsea versus Brighton, it did finish 4-2 to Chelsea, and I said it was going to be 1-0 to Brighton. And then we have Newcastle versus Man City. It did finish 1-1 in that game, and I said it was going to be 2-0 to Man City. And then over to Ipswich versus Aston Villa, it did finish 2-2, and I did say it was going to be 2-0 to Aston Villa. And then Man U versus Tottenham finished 3-0, and I said it was going to be a 2-2 draw. And then lastly, we did have Bournemouth versus Southampton. Did finish 3-1 to Bournemouth, and I said it was going to be 1-0, so another correct. So moving on to the total points that I'm following throughout the season, I have now got 7 correct scores altogether. I am on to 18 correct results, and then 24 games I've got completely wrong. So with 1 point being a correct result, 4 points being a correct score, that should take me up to 40 points in total. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. But yes, that is all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I've been Nathan Sanford. You've been watching Little Sinners. I'll catch you in a bit.